देवतारस्तुमान्यलक्ष्यं लक्ष्मीं नृसिंहं शरणं प्रपच्ये श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि लक्ष्मीनरसमारम्भां नरयमनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां यो नित्यमच्युतपदां भुजयुग्मरुक्मव्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य देहिकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये माता पिता युवतयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव निमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेर्मुकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्गविगडं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना ॐ अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत्परमगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत्सर्वगुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीरङ्गनाथशिरगोपेतेन द्रष्टुं लक्ष्मीं नृसिंहशर्यत् कारुणैकपात्रं श्रीरङ्गवीररघुराट् शठगोपहृज्यं वेदान्तदेशिकयतीन्द्रमहं प्रपद्ये श्रीमते श्रीवंशटगोपश्री वेदान्तदेशिकयतीन्द्रमः देशिकाय नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। आधराहितचारुवंशनालाः मकुटालम्ब्य मयूरपिञ्छमालाः हारी नीलशिला विभङ्गलीलाः प्रतिभासन्तु मम अन्तिमप्रयाणे। हे गोपालक हे कृपाचरणिते हे सिन्धुकन्या कंसम हे सिन्धुकन्यापते हे कंसान्तक हे इन्द्रकरुणापारिण हे माधव हे रामानुज हे जगत्त्रयगुरो हे पुण्डरीकाक्ष माम् हे गोपीजननाथ पालय परं जानामि न त्वां विना जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतः चार्धेषु विघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्मा हृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदं तथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषः धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकम् यं परं धीमहि श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। Narayana. Okay, ma. Before we go, questions, Amma? Anything that is bothering you? Kamala, no questions, Amma? Kamala? Tulasi, no questions, Amma?
Narayana, Swamiji, no question right now.
Emma, no questions, Amma?
Swamiji, I have one question. For today's Bhagavad Gita class, did we complete chapter 7 and 8? I wanted to send out a
No, ma.
flyer.
We completed only chapter 7 because chapter 7 was the most crucial one. If
Okay,
people
I will
have
send.
any difficulty in accepting chapter 7, they will not accept Bhagavad Gita. Because the fundamental issue of the Paratvam, Paratvam means who is Bhagavan. That is the first and the most important one. The word Para can mean supreme. The word Para can also mean different, not the same. Why that word Para came? Because who is the Jivatma, who is the Paramatma? For all practical purposes, India's Prime Minister is Modi. He may be a great man, but still he is a Jivatma. He is just like any other Indian citizen. By virtue of his Purva Janma Punya Phalam, he became the Prime Minister. Same thing, America. Biden is just an American citizen. By virtue of his positive karma accumulated over many births, he became the President of the United States. That's all. But still a Jivatma. In the same way, a citizen of America can become what do you call a natural citizen of America, not naturalized. By birth, the citizen of America can become the president. Therefore, extend the same logic. By birth or in the beginning, a Jivatma, can he become Paramatma? No. That is the fundamental thing. That is why the seventh chapter is very important. Because India is there having various philosophical schools of thought. Some people will say, oh, I am Paramatma, I am Parabrahma. Simple example. Go to the ocean, get a cup of salt water, get a cup of ocean from the water, bring it to the lab, and you analyze. Let another person go and bring a barrel full of ocean water. You analyze whether it is one cup or a barrel or the whole ocean with trillions of gallons of water. Their salt content, salinity, pH value, etc. Qualitatively, they are the same. But quantitatively, this is only one cup of water, one barrel of water. That ocean is a trillion gallons of water. Where is the comparison? Just because qualitatively a cup of salt, old ocean water has all the qualities. A cup of water cannot say, I am the ocean. The ocean existed before you. The ocean exists even if one cup of water is taken out. So first thing, Paramatma is different. Para is different. Para is supreme. That Paramatma is different from the Jivatmas and the Supreme Atma. Simple question. Anybody who remembers Bhagavad Gita? Where did Krishna say that he is not the Jivatma? He is way, way ahead of this Jivatma. He is way beyond the Jivatma. He is way superior to the Jivatma. Where did he say that?
15th chapter.
Very good, sir. What is the verse?
Asmat ksharamati akshara uttama.
Very good, Sandeep. Svadimau Purushav Loke Ksharascha Ksharayeva. Kshara Sharvani Bhutani Kutasto Akshara Uttamaha Purushastvanyah Paramatma Yo Lokatrayma Vishya Vibharti Avyayishvaraha Yasmaksharam Atitoham Akshara Uttamaha Atosmi Loki Vedecha Pravitaha Purushottamaha. Because I am way superior to the perishable and I am way superior to the non-perishable Jivatma because Jivatma doesn't have depth. Qualitatively, just as Paramatma is Anadi, one without a beginning, Jivatma is also Anadi. Just as Paramatma is Avyaya, there is no end. Jivatma is also Avyaya. Just because some similarities are there, Jivatma cannot be mistaken as Paramatma. So Krishna says, because I am way ahead of the Prakriti, I am way ahead of the Jivatmas. I am Uttama, I am way superior to the perishable Prakriti and the non-perishable Jivatma. Uttamaha Purushastu Anyaha Paramatmeti Udakrutaha. That is why I am called Paramatma. Who is calling them? Who is calling him Paramatma? Who is giving the authority to the president, to the prime minister? The constitution is giving the authority. The constitution is giving the authority. So in spiritual matters, what is the constitution? Vedas. That's why Krishna says, Atosmi loke vedecha pradhitaha purushottamah. That is why the Vedas are proclaiming, I am Purushottama. If this one particular point is not understood, this is where the Shankaracharya's Advaitam differs much, much drastically from, diabolically opposite to, the Vaishnava Acharyas, Ramanuja and Madhvacharya's theories. Now comes, what is, okay, Jivatma means we are thinking, say Mala who asked this question, or myself who is answering this question, or the other people like you. But is it only this much? Then comes the question, where do the Devi Devatas stand? What is their position? Are Devi Devatas Paramatmas? Are Devi Devatas Paramatmas? Everybody will say, most of the people in India, all gods are the same. Second thing, first of all, God doesn't have a form. He is a Jyoti, he is a light, he is some superior power. Ramanuja says this is just ignorant way of talking. Without knowing the true nature of Paramatma, it is just beating around the bush. It is just beating around the bush. Why don't you come to the specifics? Why don't you come to the specifics? What are the specifics? Vedas say that Paramatma must be Vibhu, the Lord of Prakriti, the Lord of Jivatmas. He is the master. If he is the master, to be called as Bhagavan, Jnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya, Shakti, Teja, 6 qualities, Shadgunya Paripurnatvam should be there. Do any one of these Devi Devatas have that? Best example, when Gajendra was caught by the crocodile, when he prayed without a name, may that Supreme Lord, Adi Moolam, Moola Muleti Khinne, Adi Moolam, the root cause of creation, maintenance, dissolving, may that Supreme Lord come and protect me. What happened to Indra? What happened to Brahma? What happened to Rudra? What happened to the 12 Adityas? What happened to the 11 Rudras? What happened to the 8 Vasus? What happened to the 49 Maruts? What happened to the 2 Ashwini Devatas? What happened to Durga? What happened to Ganesha? What happened to Navagrahas? Okay, first of all, there is no Sai Baba there at the time of Gajendra Moksham. So, where were these Devatas? Where were these Devi Devatas? Why these Devi Devatas, none of them came to protect Gajendra? When they themselves know that they do not qualify to be called as Adi Moolam, why are you mistaking that they are Adi Moolam? The only one person that qualified for Adi Moolam is Sriman Narayana. Immediately he came to protect. Every Devata said, Naham, Naham, Nachaham, Nacha Bhavati Madruso Sadruseshu, Ityevam Chakta Haste, Sapadi, Suragane, Bhavashunye Samaste, Suragane, not one or two. The entire flock of Devi Devatas said, I am not the Supreme Lord, I am not the Supreme Lord, I am not the Supreme Lord. Only Narayana came to the rescue. If that were to be the case, why are people saying, oh, first of all, God even doesn't have form? Oh, it doesn't matter whether you call him Krishna, Rama, or whether you call him Shiva, etc. If that were to be the case, why are you having your name as Rama Rao, Subbar, Krishna, Narayana, or Damodara? People keep their names. Why they can't keep it? I'm Jyoti number 1, Jyoti number 2, Jyoti number 5008. Why don't you keep your name like that? Why do you keep your name as Sita, Lakshmi, Rukmani, Savitri? Why do you keep like that? Female number 1, female number 5008. Why can't you do that? Because God doesn't have form. For a God that doesn't have form, why are you attributing a form? Either you accept it or you reject it. Where it is convenient to you, you say you accept it. Where it is not convenient to you, you say you reject it. This is called hypocrisy. You should take a stand. You should take a stand. If they are Devi Devatas, if they are Devi Devatas, if they are Bhagavan, if they are Bhagavan, can they take birth by karma, or are they taking birth on their own? That question has to be answered. Yourself, myself, whether it is Tulasi or Kamala or Rama or Divya or Hindu Priya, Malini or myself or Sadashiva, anyone for that matter, we all have taken this birth because of our karma, not because we were generous that we wanted to take birth here and improve the lot of all the people in this world. No, we did not. We are helpless victims of our own karma. And to enjoy that karma phalam, you, me, every one of us have taken this birth. Okay, we agree that we are human beings. But what about the Devi Devatas? Exactly the same. Every Devi Devata is a Jivatma. Now you tell me, was there Hanuman before the advent of Ramayana? There was no word at all Hanuman in the whole world unless and until in Treta Yuga Lord Narayana incarnated as Rama and Brahma requested all the Devi Devatas to be born either as humans or as monkeys or bears to help the cause of Bhagavan. Therefore, Vayu, the wind god, with his Amsha, impregnated Anjana Devi, and she got the son Hanuman. So, Hanuman is a Jivatma or Paramatma? Hello?
Jivatma, sir.
Jivatma. He is a Jivatma. You know what? In the Ashtottaram of Hanuman, it says, Bhavishyat Chaturananaye Namaha. He will be the future Brahma. So it is only, even when he becomes Brahma, he will not be called as Hanuman, but he will be called as Brahma, but still a Jivatma. Brahma is the highest job that a Jivatma can aspire to get. The highest position that a Jivatma can get is as the Devi Devatas. Among the Devi Devatas, number 1 is Brahma. So, before present Brahma is the 7th Brahma. When this Brahma's 100 years are over, a new Brahma will be coming to occupy that position. That will be Hanuman. No Jivatma can ever become the husband of Mahalakshmi. One of the hallmarks, trademark, hallmark of Bhagavan is Vibhutvam, including Lakshmi Vibhutvam. Has Mahalakshmi ever accepted any Jivatma as her husband? If Shriyapatitvam is the litmus test, acid test, for someone to be called as Paramatma or not, how silly it is for people to say every Devi Devata is the same, everyone is Bhagavan. Just silly. It's just 5th grade way of talking about what do you call, advanced quantum mechanics or relativistic theory. As simple as that. Therefore, in 7th chapter, why we spent so much time last week, 2 hours on 7th chapter? Because that is the fundamental thing. If you don't understand that, you don't understand Bhagavad Gita at all. You will still be under the impression all gods are the same. All gods are the same is as ignorant as somebody thinking all foreign countries are the same. And somebody says, I'm going to a foreign country. I am foreign returned. He will put foreign returned next to his nameplate. Yes, he might have gone to Sri Lanka and he can say foreign return. He may go to Dubai and say foreign return. He may go to Nepal and come back and say foreign return. He may go to America, he may go to London and say foreign return. It is as silly as you think that just because you went to Ceylon and came back or Bangladesh and came back, that you know the whole world. That's not. Next question. Indra. Of the 33 crores of Devi Devatas, Indra is considered to be the king of heavens. If he is the king, how come, if suppose all Devi Devatas are the same as Paramatma, or the same as Sriman Narayana, how come that Indra became a snake, a python in the next birth? Nahusha, who did 100 Ashwamedha Yagas, how come that Indra became a python in the next birth? That too cursed. If Devi Devatas are all the same in Bhagavan, how come 8 Vasus are cursed by Vasishta to take birth as human beings? So when people say, I worship other Devi Devatas, Krishna said, okay, no problem. If a, just giving an example, if a normal human being, a grown-up adult, say has 1 kilogram of brain, you have only 100 grams, not even 100 grams, maybe 50 grams of brain. That's why you are going to other Devi Devatas. That's all he says. Kamai staistair hrutajnanaha prapadyante anya devataha. Because your mind is polluted with desires. If I go to Shiva, if I just put some water on the Shivalingam, if I put some Bilva Dalam, oh, quickly he will give me citizenship. Quickly he will give me green card. Quickly he will give me promotion. Quickly he will bless me with a son. What silly thing is this? Because Krishna says your mind is completely robbed of your intelligence by all these desires. You are going to other Devi Devatas. Do you accept the statement that if normal human being has a kilogram of brain, you didn't even have 100 grams of brain? That's what Krishna says. And if you say, I have a lot of faith in him, you may have faith in him, but remember, I am the one who is making that faith stronger. If not, you will end up as an atheist. You will end up as a terrorist. You will end up as an atheist. So instead of something is better than nothing, instead of not worshipping any Devi Devata, all right, you worship at least Devi Devatas. At some point or other, just like Gajendra, when you are in real trouble, nobody will come to your rescue, no God will come to your rescue, then at least you will know who is the Supreme Lord. Until then, fine. Instead of doing nothing, do something. You want to do the Devi Devata Puja, do it. I am making that faith strong for you. Third one, who cares whether he is Devi Devata or the Supreme Lord? I wanted to be blessed with my green card quickly. I went to this God, that God. I got my green card quickly. Therefore, he is Bhagavan for me. Krishna says, stop it. That is a childish way of talking. I am the one who is sanctioning. These Devi Devatas are like commission agents, middlemen. What I sanction, they take it from me with their right hand, and with their left hand they are passing on to you. If I don't sanction, no Devi Devata has any power to give you anything. Even if you worship because of your lack of intelligence or your intelligence being robbed by your desires, and even if you fulfill your desires by worshipping those Devi Devatas, remember, I am the one sanctioning. If I don't sanction, no Devi Devata has the power to bless you with what you want. Can you give a solid example to support this statement, Emma, any one of you? Sandeep, you gave the two Bhagavad Gita shlokas. Do you remember? Can you give one solid example where if Krishna is not approving, no Devi Devata can fulfill any of your desires?
I don't remember that sloka.
Antavantu palam tesham acharya.
When
No.
Gopikas, when the Gopikas prayed to Katyayani and
Right,
Krishna did not
Divakar.
approve it.
That is right, Divakar. Gopikas also prayed to the same Parvati. Make Krishna our husband. Rukmani also prayed to the same Parvati. Make Krishna my husband. In the case of Rukmani, Krishna approved it. So Parvati could bless Rukmani to become the wife of Krishna. In the case of Gopikas, Krishna did not approve Gopikas becoming his wives. He did not approve. Therefore, the same Parvati who was worshipped by the Gopikas, Gopikas could not get Krishna as their husband. A very solid example. The same deity worshipped by two different people with the same desire, with the same goal. One got it, one did not get it. The reason? The approving authority, Lord Krishna, approved the application of Rukmani. So Rukmani applied to Parvati, this is my application, I beg you to help me become the wife of Krishna. Parvati forwarded that application to Krishna. Krishna said approved, he stamped and signed and passed it back to Parvati. So Parvati said, sure, Krishna will become your husband. Gopikas also applied to Parvati. Their application, bless me or bless us, that Krishna will be our husband. Parvati forwarded their application also to Krishna. Krishna said, not approved. Therefore, Parvati could not bless the Gopikas that their desire to become the wives of Krishna will be okay. No. So, if Krishna doesn't approve, none of us can get anything. The other day somebody asked, Rama in the entire lifetime never exhibited the superhuman powers of Bhagavan Narayana. He never even said, I am Bhagavan. He never said, I am the Bhagavan, I am the Supreme Lord. In spite of that, when Jatayu was almost about to die, Lord Rama held him in his lap and helped Jatayu to attain Sri Vaikuntham by doing his funeral rites. Whereas Lord Krishna, right from the minute he appeared on the planet Earth, He appeared as Sriman Narayana in the jailhouse to Devaki and Vasudeva. Told even Devaki and Vasudeva are not aware that they are Prishni and Sutapa in their first birth, that they are Kashyapa and Aditi in the next birth, and now they are Devaki and Vasudeva. They are not even aware, but Narayana revealed to them. Every time he said, Matta Parataram Nanyat Kinchit Astita Nanjaya. Every time Krishna said, Manmana Bhava Madbhakto. That particular Supreme Lord who can bring even a dead person back to life, as he brought his Guru, Sandipani's son, back to life and gave Guru Dakshina, or brought back to life the 6 firstborn kids of Devaki and showed her. Everybody knows Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He can bring even the dead person back to life. And everybody knows Krishna can do anything and everything. Nobody can stop Krishna. He is Sarva Swatantra. That Krishna could give moksham to a potter who never studied Vedas, Upanishads or anything. He knew Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Dadhibhanda. The potter got moksham. Not only Dadhibhanda, he said, even give moksham to my pot, and Krishna obliged. Everybody knows. In fact, Bhishma was a witness when Dharmaraja, Yudhishthira did the Rajasuya Yagam. When this Shishupala was there accusing, abusing Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna was counting. 100 mistakes are over, 101st mistake, that's it. Krishna sent a Sudarshana Chakra and killed Shishupala. When Shishupala was killed, a divine light, his Atma, came out of his body and got and merged into Krishna. Everybody knows it. Bhishma was there in that Rajasuyam of Yudhishthira. Bhishma saw that Krishna can give moksha. In Srimad Bhagavatam you heard, when Aghasura was killed, his Atma came out as a Jyoti, as a light, got and merged into Krishna. Everybody knows that. If that were to be the case, why Bhishma did not ask Krishna? He only asked Krishna, give me, the other day I read and you all heard, the specific verses in Mahabharata. Bhishma only asked, give me permission, Krishna, to leave the body. What kind of a question is that? Why he did not ask Krishna, aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami mashuchaha. Krishna, I am just dying. That means my prarabdha karma is over. But Krishna, I may have sanchita karma. I have to go back as a Vasu to Swargaloka and do all those duties. Krishna, wipe out my sanchita karma. I do sharanagati. Give me moksham. Why he did not ask? In the case of Rama, Jatayu doesn't know that Rama is the Supreme Lord. Jatayu only knows Dasharatha is his best friend and Rama is Dasharatha's son. When Rama and Lakshmana were away and when Ravana came to abduct Sita Devi, Jatayu paid a heavy price in trying to defend Sita Devi, to protect Sita Devi. Almost about to die, bleeding heavily. When Rama came, Jatayu conveyed the whole message. He tried his best to protect Sita Devi, but that Ravana proved to be superior in strength to the very old Jatayu. And that Ravana cut off his wings and feet, so he is just falling down, bleeding to death. When Jatayu could get moksham, Do you mean to say Bhishma, during the time of Mahabharata, Ramavatara was before Krishnavatara. Ramavatara in Treta Yuga, Krishnavatara in Dwapara Yuga. If that were to be the case, do you mean to say just as we are in Kali Yuga, the previous Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, we are all, every time whenever we get a chance, we try to remember Krishna, his great activities, pastimes, divine leelas. Before Krishna, Treta Yuga, Rama, we try to read Ramayana, understand the supremacy of Rama, etc. Same way in Dwapara Yuga also, people will definitely be talking about Ramayana, the previous Yuga, Narayana's incarnation. Now tell me, sir, do you mean to say that people who studied Ramayana or who know about Ramayana, doesn't Bhishma know that Rama gave moksham to Jatayu? Hello?
Yes, Swamiji.
How can you say Bhishma is not aware? Bhishma is a student of Parashurama, correct?
Yes, Swami.
We all know in Valmiki Ramayana that Parashurama was the teacher of Bhishma in Dwapara Yuga. Simplest way. Look at this simple thing. Look at this simple thing. Whenever we talk about religious life, etc., I would have told you a million times. Acharya, Acharya, Acharya Bhakti is important. Acharya Nishta is very important. If Acharya doesn't bless, we cannot make progress. How many times I would have told about my Acharya? If that were to be the case, when Bhishma was a student of Parashurama, don't you think Parashurama would have told Bhishma, hey, look, Bhishma, you are coming to me and learning. But you know, what I know is very little, Bhishma. Why? Come on. Dasharatha Rama did Shivadhanu to challenge him. That's it. Within 1 second, he took away all the power from me when I handed over that Vishnu Dhanush. He is the Supreme Lord. I am only a partial incarnation, Amshavatara. Rama is Purnavatara. Do you mean to say Parashurama would not have told Bhishma, sir? So when Bhishma knows about Rama, that Rama could give moksham to Jatayu. Why Bhishma did not ask for moksham from Krishna? And by now you would have understood, even though they are Devi Devatas, of the 33 crores of Devi Devatas, 33 crores, even Goda Devi says, Muppatti Mover Amarar Kumunshyanru. 33 gods are very popular, very prominent. The 12 Adityas, the 11 Rudras, 12 plus 11, 23. The 8 Vasus, 23 plus 8, 31. Plus the 2 Ashwini Devatas, 33. These are the very popular Devi Devatas. Bhishma went back to his job as a Vasu. When Bhishma knows that Rama could give moksham to Jatayu, why Bhishma did not ask for moksham? Why should he ask permission from Krishna to leave the body when he has that much of wisdom? Even though he knows, when Yudhishthira asked, Kodharma sarvatharmanam bhavata paramavata, Bhishma uvacha jagat prabhum devadevam anantam purushottamam. If somebody thinks, oh, don't worry, why should I do Sharanagati now? Just a couple of days before my old age or death, I will do Sharanagati and then I'll take care of it. It may not be possible. Bhagavan Krishna did not even make Bhishma ask for moksha. When Bhishma could not even ask for moksha, even though Krishna was there standing right in front of him at the time of his leaving the body, How ignorant are we to think that somehow or other we will do Sharanagati and got moksha. Therefore, Krishna says, even if you get your desires fulfilled, the Devi Devatas cannot fulfill them. I am sanctioning it, they are giving it to you. And even if you get your desires fulfilled, Antavattu Parantesha, they have an expiration date. You go to the supermarket and buy a gallon of milk. Today is February 28th. Maybe you will find a milk gallon stamped, used before March 10th, March 12th. So you will say, okay, 10 days time is there. I can buy the gallon of milk. Yes, we can use that milk in 10 days. No problem. You know it. They all have an expiration date. All Devi Devatas have an expiration date. How long they can be the Devi Devatas? How can somebody who has an expiration date, a contract job, you are appointed for 1 year, you are appointed for 100 years, you are appointed for a few million years. If you are Indra, every day in the 12 hours of Brahma, 14 Indras will change. So they are all given an appointment with an expiration date. How can they be Bhagavan? When they themselves are having an expiration date, how can the blessings they have given to you not have an expiration date? That is why Krishna says, Antavattu phalantesham tadbhavati alpamedasam. Do you want again to be called stupid, 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 stupid? Is that what you want? Krishna says, alpamedasam. My dear sir, if a normal human being has a kilogram of brain, alpamedasam, it looks as though you may have only not even 100 grams of brain. That is why you went to the other Devi Devatas. They themselves have an expiration date. Therefore, the blessings they have given you also expire. Antavattu phalam tesham. Just as the Devi Devatas themselves have an expiration date, even the benefit that you got from those Devi Devatas will have an expiration date. Devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. When you worship Devi Devatas, the maximum you can expect is to go to Devalokam only, not to Vaikuntham. If you want to come to Vaikuntham and no more birth, no more Garbhanarakam, then worship me. If this fundamental concept is not acceptable or understood, then the whole Vaishnava philosophy or of attaining salvation has no meaning. So that is the reason why, Mala, I took so much time to explain the 7th chapter. Is that clear, Mala?
Yes, Swamiji. For today's session, I should say the 8th chapter is continued, right?
Yeah, you can put 8 and 9. Mala.
8 and 9. Okay. Okay. So one question I have is so in the Sharanagati Marga, actually 2 questions, right? So Krishna's guru asked for his son to come back. Whoever asked, he is able to. So in the same way, how even in after Sharanagati, basically the thought is, I don't want to ask anything, and Krishna knows what I deserve, so he'll give it. So does that also apply? That is it wrong to ask, or if I ask, may not be sanctioned also, right?
Krishna never said asking is a mistake, even after Sharanagati. Krishna never said asking for something is a mistake. Anybody can tell them where Krishna said that?
Chaturvidha bhajanti te mam adhyad jnanate.
Good, Radhika. Very good, Radhika. Chaturvidha bhajanti. That's how you should learn Bhagavad Gita, Amma. Please, Amma, don't just log in and then put it on mute and then keep on, doing your, what do you call, okra sambar or something, or washing your dishes. Pay attention, Amma. Krishna said, Chaturvidha bhajanti mam jana sukritanojana. Artaha jignasuhu ardhadhi jnani cha bharatakrishata. He said, four types of devotees come to me. Those who are in distress, or those who lost something and they want to gain it back. Jignasuhu, inquisitive people, empirical philosophers, the Advaitis, the people who pursue Jnana Marga. Ardharthi, those who are after material benefits. Krishna, can you bless me with a car? Krishna, can you bless me with a house? Krishna, can you bless me with a son? Jnani cha bhartarshadha. Jnani. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate. Who is a jnani? One who knows Vasudeva Sarvamiti. After thousands and thousands of births of research, a person who has come to acquire jnana, the true knowledge, he will do sharanagati with the firm faith. Vasudeva Sarvam Iti. That Vasudeva is a Sarv, everything. Sa Mahatma Sudurlapaha. That kind of a Mahatma is very difficult to come across. So, after Sharanagati, you are called a Aikantika. Aikantika. One who focuses only on Narayana. That doesn't mean you should not ask question, you should not ask for some benefits. You can ask. You can ask for benefits. Krishna doesn't get angry with you. He will sanction them. Now tell me, where did Krishna say he will sanction your desires? Where did Krishna say he will sanction the desires which are not contrary to his instructions? Where did he say that? Please don't accept what all I say, man. Why I always talk about Bhagavad Gita, or a shlokam from there? Not to impress on you that I know Bhagavad Gita. It is always to tell you, we are talking about a subject called Bhagavan, which is at a PhD level. You are no longer a 5th grade student. You are no longer a 10th grade student. When you are in the 5th grade, 10th grade, they will give you a question paper. You just answer them. The examiner will know whether to give you enough marks to make you pass the exam or fail and do it again. When you are talking about a subject at PhD level, you should support what you say by the proper references. That this work is actually based on the earlier works referred as below. You should give the references. So when we say that Krishna will certainly fulfill your desires that are not bad, that are okay with the scriptures, he will allow you. Where did he say that? Hello, Divakar. Who answered the questions before? Divakar, Radhika, Sandeep. Where did Krishna say that? Varadarajan, read Bhagavad Gita like that. Whatever you say, support it with a reference from Krishna. If it is not coming from Krishna or supported by Krishna, when you come to see me, I will give you the tirtham that is obtained after doing the salagrama abhishekam. That becomes tirtham. Suppose you come to my room and say, come, I'll give you tirtham. And I'll just go and then get a bottled water, say spring water, and then give you. Do you call it tirtham? No, it is the water. But it becomes tirtham when that water is used to do the abhishekam for the salagramas. Then only it becomes tirtham. If not, it is just a bottled water. Where did Krishna say? In that way, the correct reference that your desires will be fulfilled if he wants to. Where did he say that? Emma, nobody wants to say. You know the problem? You're all grown-ups, so I cannot scold you. Those two kids,
अन्य चिन्तयन्तु मां योजना परिपास तेषां युक्तवित्तं
that is one way. Another way,
Yetha prapantema.
Emma, the word the sentence I'm looking for is karma viruddho bhuteshu amosmi bharatarshava. Okay, Mala had Sharanagati. Even though Mala had Sharanagati, she goes to Krishna and says, Krishna, I want to become a semi-naked, sorry Mala, I want to become a semi-naked dancer in a club. Krishna will not approve that because it is against dharma. Sadashiva had Sharanagati. If Sadashiva goes to Krishna and says, Krishna, I heard the new brand of champagne has come into the market. I want to enjoy that champagne, Krishna, he says. It is against dharma. Krishna will not sanction. After Sharanagati, if you want to become a club dancer, Krishna will not allow that because it is against dharma. After Sharanagati, if you want to taste a new alcohol or a new champagne that came, Krishna will not approve because it is against dharma. Whereas the same Mala asked Krishna, Krishna, please Krishna, I want to come to Vaikuntham quickly. But before that, Krishna, I have a simple desire, Krishna. I just want to see my daughter's marriage, Krishna, please. It is not against dharma, that desire. A simple desire that Mala has to see her daughter's marriage and then with a smile leave this body to go to Vaikuntham is not against dharma. Krishna will fulfill that. Sadashiva, after Prapatti, if he says, Krishna, I am thirsty, Krishna. Please, Krishna, get me some water, Krishna. Krishna will be more than happy and say, you wanted water? Good. Here is a bottle of water. Not only water, here is a bottle of orange juice also. Enjoy. Dharma viruddho. His desire to have a glass of water because he is very thirsty is not against dharma. But his desire to drink a champagne or alcohol is against dharma. So Krishna will not approve that. Therefore, after Sharanagati, you are having a simple, you are still a Aikantika. Aikantika means one who believes in Krishna and Krishna and Krishna only and in no other Devi Devata. Krishna means Narayana, I mean. They are all the same. Krishna, Narayana, Rama, Venkateshwara, Narasimha, Hayagriva. They are all the same. So after Sharanagati, if you are having desires that are not against dharma, Krishna, it is myself husband or wife, 2 children. Krishna, we are 4 members in a family, Krishna. Please, Krishna, can you provide a small house for us to live? So Krishna knows wife, husband, 2 children, maximum they need is just a kitchen, a living room, a family room, and 3 bedrooms. Fine, no problem. He'll give you. It is not against dharma. After Sharanagati, you say, Krishna, give me 100-bedroom mansion, Krishna. And make sure, Krishna, there is a party room in that. And make sure, Krishna, that party room, that party area is filled with all varieties of alcohol, wines, etc. No way against dharma. He won't approve. So, after Sharanagati, your having a desire is not forbidden. Provided it is within the limits of dharma, Krishna will approve it. Dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshapa. You are still an Aikantika. Don't ever think, oh my God, I'm asking Krishna, Krishna, please make sure my daughter gets married quickly. Krishna will not mistake. Krishna will not say your Sharanagati is not valid. Krishna still smiles. Don't have to worry, I'll take care of it. Now come to the next one, Parama Aikantikas. They are the people after Sharanagati who will not ask Krishna for anything. They are hungry. They don't ask Krishna for anything. They'll simply say Krishna and drink a glass of water and sleep. That's all. They don't even ask Krishna even for their food. Parama Aikantikas. Because they are so confident. Krishna knows I'm hungry. Krishna knows I have no food. So Krishna will provide. If Krishna is not providing, that means I have so much of bad karma that I should fast this day. That's why Krishna did not provide. They have that kind of faith. But suppose another devotee is there, Aikantika, who had Sharanagati, hunger. All people cannot stand hunger. If the devotee says, Krishna, I'm hungry, Krishna, give me some food, give me some prasadam, Krishna will not mistake you, Krishna will provide, because your desire is not against dharma. Dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshapa. So, Mala, the question, answer to your question, after Sharanagati, you are called an Aikantika. You can ask Krishna for desires that are not against dharma. But if you want to become a Paramaikantika like Prahlada, Gajendra, Aikantika, only to Sriman Narayana. What's your desire? Protect me, I'm dying. Prahlada, Paramaikantika. His father is torturing. He only said Narayana, Narayana. He did not even say Narayana, protect me. Paramaikantika. Because according to Prahlada, why should I tell Krishna to protect me? Krishna is Sarvaviyapi. Vishnu means a Sarvaviyapi Vishnu. He is everywhere. I don't have to ask him for protection. He will protect me. That is the faith. Paramaikantika. So, Mala, your choice. You want to be there at the level of Aikantika, or you want to be at the level of Paramaikantika. Both are acceptable.
Yeah, so Swamiji, I have another, like, I am asking for something. How do I know even that is right for me?
That is right. If you don't know, go and ask your Acharya.
Like, whatever I'm asking to Bhagavan, I don't even know if that is right for me.
Exactly. Why don't you ask your Acharya? Because Bhagavan will not talk to us.
Okay.
That is why Krishna said, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadikshante te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Maybe your teacher might have studied more than what you have studied. Your teacher may remember the answer from any of the scriptures and he may give you with a proper reference. Therefore, if you don't know what you are doing is right or wrong, Take help. Take help. Jnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha. From a person who is knowledgeable, from a person who has realized that Krishna. That's why Krishna says, go to an Acharya and get your job done.
Acharya Dasan, a question regarding this. Why did Desika Acharya did Abhiti Stavam then? Acharya, please, Parama Aikantika.
He did not do it for himself. He did it for the sake of the Bhagavatas and for Bhagavan himself. Because Bhagavan himself has to go through the unimaginable pain of leaving Srirangam and hiding in some other place. So Vedanta Desika did not do it for himself. He did it for the glory of Srirangam to come back to its original level, and that will happen only when Ranganatha returns to Srirangam.
So won't Bhagavan know Acharya about that?
Bhagavan knows. Look at Periyalvar. Look at Periyalvar. When he was there coming on an elephant, honored by the king of Pandya, Bhagavan himself came on the Garuda Vahana to bless Periyalvar. So Periyalvar, looking at Bhagavan on the Garuda Vahana, said, Pallandu, Pallandu, Pallai Rattandu. Is there anybody who can do any harm to Bhagavan? Then why should Periyalvar do Pallandu, Pallandu? When you are there at that level of deep attachment to Bhagavan, you feel Bhagavan is no longer Bhagavan. Bhagavan is like a child before you. At that time, you do not think that you want something from Bhagavan. At that time, you think you have to do something for Bhagavan. Are you getting the point, sir?
Yes, Acharya. I'm just curious about his Aikantika.
At this particular point of time, when ordinary Bhagavatas, they want something from Bhagavan, nothing wrong. But the Parama Aikantika Bhagavatottamas, they want to do something for Bhagavan. That is why Periyalvar did Pallandu Pallandu, let no evil eye ever be cast on Bhagavan. Same thing, Mahatma Desika, he did Abhiti Stavam because Bhagavan has to go through the unimaginable distress of leaving Srirangam, hiding in Tirumala, begging Perumal to return to Srirangam and re-establish his glory as the foremost Sri Vaishnava Kshetra. Yes, it took a long time. People may ask a question. Why did Muslims invade India, especially Sri Rangam and all the great places? Because they wanted to loot all the money, gold, etc. in the temples, etc., etc. And they want to propagate their religion. So when the Muslims came to invade Sri Rangam, can I say something? Vedanta Desika knows Sri Stuti. He could have done Sri Stuti. And Mahalakshmi would have rained gold coins all over. And those invading Muslims would have collected all the gold and go away. But why he did not do that? Mahatmas will not use their spiritual powers for anything material. Then why did Vedanta Desika do Sri Stuti for the sake of the other person who wanted to get married? That was a very, very innocent person who came and begged. At that point of time, Vedanta Desika was thinking, how do I create utmost faith in the mind of this person that surrendering to Mahalakshmi, she will take care of everything. So how Mahatmas think in various situations, we cannot even imagine. So that is how Vedanta Desika did Abhiti Stavam because he did not want Bhagavan to go through the hardship of leaving Sri Lanka. And that too, Moolevar at one place, Utsavar at one place is not a very healthy sign. That is the reason why Bhagavad Ramanuja traveled all the way from Melkote in Karnataka all the way to Delhi, only to get that murti. Therefore, Mahatmas asking for something is for Prajakshemam, for the welfare of the devotees and for the welfare of the Lord. Just as Periyalvar did Mangalashasana to Bhagavan Narayana himself.
So what sort of bhakti is this then? Jignasu or Artharthi?
Who?
Desika Charya. Jignasu or what sort of
Desika is
bhakti?
way beyond Jignasu, way beyond Ardharthi. He is a Parama Aikantika, as can be seen. Nasti Pitrarjitam Kinchit, Namaya Kinchitarjitam, Asti me Hasti Shailagre, Vastu Paitamaham Dhanam, Vairagya Panchakam. So, Vedanta Deshika is not Jignasu. Vedanta Deshika is a Parama Aikantika Bhagavatottama. In fact, we never asked Bhagavan for anything. Had you joined this morning in the Varadaraja Panchashat, we did the Parayanam, you would have noticed it. Emma, anybody who joined this morning in the chanting, in the Brahma Muhurtam at 5 a.m., we chanted Varadaraja Panchashat. In that Varadaraja Panchashat, what is it that Vedanta Deshika said to prove that he is a Paramayikantika Bhagavata? Emma, hello? You don't want to talk?
Gurtukle Swamiji, did not remember Swamiji.
What is it, sir?
We chanted, but we did not remember the verse.
You chanted, but you don't remember. At least you tell what you where what you are this thing, so that I will explain you. I'll bring it back to your memory. Emma,
Maybe
in
it's
Varadaraja
Nirantaram
Panchashat,
Nirvishattaha Twadiyam Aspurta Chintadavamabhirupyam. Satyam Shape Varana Shailanatha Vaikunta Vasepi Namebhilashaha.
exactly, Vasudha, that is the right one. How come, Vasudha, you don't join, but you gave the answer? And how come the people joined, but you didn't give the answer? Something strange, right? Vasudha, correct? So, in Varadaraja Panchashat, in the 49th verse, Mahatma Deshika very clearly says that he is way beyond all this kind of mundane things. Forget about Aikantika, forget about Paramaikantika, is way beyond that. Nirantaram Nirvishataha Twadiyam Asprishta Chinta Padam Abhirupyam Satyam Shafe Varanashailanatha Vaikuntha Vasepe na me Abhilashaha. Hey, Supreme Lord of the Elephant Mountain, Hastigirisha, Varadaraja, I am very, very fortunate to enjoy your beautiful Divya Mangala Vigraham in this Kanchi as Varadaraja. Each and every moment. So, Varadaraja, I am swearing on truth. I have no interest even to come to Vaikuntham. Whatever happiness I will derive in Vaikuntham, I am enjoying it here, Varadaraja, by looking at you. When I die, so what? I will see you and die. I'll just be looking at you and I die. I can do that. I'll be born again. So what? I'll come back to you again and I'll see you. Vaikuntha vasepi lamebhilashaha. Because I enjoy you so much here, I have no intention of leaving you here. I have no intention of coming to Vaikuntham. This Kanchi Varadaraja, Vedanta says, is much more than my Lord. I will get Sriman Narayana in that Vaikuntha. So they are not just Aikantikas, not Paramaikantikas. He is way beyond even the Paramaikantika.
Swamiji, I muted Swamiji. Sorry, Swamiji, please unmute.
Yeah, I did admit. Okay, go, you understand, ma'am? That is not almost all the time.
Swamiji, I have one last question. So,
7 years. Go ahead, Mala. Go ahead, Mala. I'm happy you
so
asked the question.
yeah, Vedanta Desika could have even just stopped the Muslim invasion, right? I mean, that right there, that could have been, or Krishna could have stopped that, right? Why did they even allow that?
It's a very delicate matter. Let us not get into that. If Bhagavata Apacharam is done, people have to pay a price. Sorry to say that. This is what I heard very, very confidentially from my Acharyas. But to understand that it will be just raking up so many issues between Vadagalais, Tengalais, so many things are involved. In the name of saying that my Acharya is superior to your Acharya, my Vedantam is superior to your Vedantam, people have committed lots of Bhagavad Apacharas, lots of Apacharas. And people did not stop it, people did not condemn that. So sometimes things are beyond our control. So let's not get into that. Everybody knows, but the individual ego. To give you the best example, Mala, let's see. Hindu Priya, are you there, Ma? Hello, Hindu Priya.
Narayana Swamiji. Yes.
The other day, this girl, she speaks Telugu. She doesn't know Tamil. The other day, she learnt a word adiyan. Right, Hindu Priya?
Yes,
I
Swamiji.
asked Hindu Priya, where did you learn the word adiyan? She said, oh, Padma teacher is teaching the students, and she said adiyan is the nice way to say in a very humble way. So I'm using the word adiyan. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now come back. Padma, are you there, Ma?
Yes, Adiyan. Swamin
You know,
Adiyan.
question of
Yes.
adiyan now became such a silly word. Silly word. It seems when Acharya told his student that to a paid employee, the Acharya will pay them. He said, it is time for me to take bath because I had to do Sandhya Vandanam. Can you please arrange some hot water? Because I'm aged, I cannot take bath in a cold water. My body is not cooperating. Can you please get some hot water so that I can go and have shower? The student says, no, Adiyan, I'm busy now, Adiyan. Adiyan means I am your servant. When the teacher is asking, can you arrange some water for me to take bath? The student says, no, Adiyan, I'm busy now, Adiyan. What is the meaning of that Adiyan there? Again, the teacher said, how can you say that? I have to take shower now. Don't you know a sannyasi should take bath at least 2 times a day? If possible, 3, 4 times a day, at least 2 times. I have to take bath. Get some water, please. The student says, I told you, Adiyan, I am busy. Adiyan, I told you I can't do Adiyan. Again, you are asking me. No, no, Adiyan. What is the meaning of that Adiyan there? It is just a mockery. Using the word Adiyan means I do whatever you say. That is the true meaning of Adiyan. But saying Adiyan, we are that using it as Just like that, as a catchword, I'm using the word adiyin, but I really don't mean it. Don't think that you are my master. Don't ever think I am your servant. Just like that, you are paying, I'm doing a job. And that too in my job, I'll do it if I want to. If not, I won't even do it. And you can't do anything about that. That is how the adiyin has become. Therefore, we should be very, very careful that Bhagavan will not tolerate Anya Devata Samparkam and Bhagavata Prachara. You would have seen so many people during this Corona time doing Anya Devata Pujas, even Bhagavatas. Not right. Very sad. When Rama did not accept the Bhagavat Apacharam done by Sita Devi until she did Agni Pravesham, how can we expect that he will accept the Bhagavat Apacharas that we do? If you do not like a Bhagavata, simply say, do Namaskaram and say, sorry, let me go away from here. That's all. It's a better way. Therefore, become Bhagavatas. Have absolute faith in Krishna. He will protect you. That's where he says, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. That's where Ananyas Chintayanto Mam comes. He will protect you. That is why one of the most important aspects of Sharanagati is Rakshishyati Mahavishwasam. Have absolute faith at the highest level that he will protect you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to go to Kshudra Devatas. Oh, my time is bad. I have Yelinat Shani, 7.5 years of Shani. Let me do some special pujas to Shani. Ignorant way. You are ruining your Sharanagati. No Shani can dare come to you when you are there as a Parama Aikantika Bhagavata. No Shani can come to you, can dare come to you. You don't have to worry. Is that clear, Amma?
Actually, how to maintain the Mahavishwasam?
Simple question, sir. How many years back you are married?
15.
How many years back you got married?
15.
How are you maintaining the family life? Out of love for your wife, out of love for your children. That's it. How to maintain? As long as you love your wife, as long as you love your children, you will maintain. As long as you don't love Bhagavan, you will not maintain Mahavishwasam. If you love Bhagavan, you don't need anything else. And where did you come across this one? Any example? Vasudha, can you remember something? I'll give you the clue. Krishna Karnamrutam. Divakar's question, how do I maintain this absolute faith in Krishna? Gopikas have given in a beautiful way in Krishna Karnamrutam. It is a very popular verse and you all know that. Anybody who can recollect?
Angana Mangal.
No, ma, that is for Rasakridam. That verse is Tvayi prasanne mama kim gunena.
Tvayi
Tvayi
prasanna.
prasanne mama kim gunena. Rakte virakte cha vare vadhuna. Nirardhakam kunkumapatra bhangaha. Amma, don't mistake me, Amma. I'm a sannyasi and most of you are ladies. Out of my affection for you, I give some examples which we'll remember. But don't take it personally. Don't mistake me. Okay, girls. You're all very advanced. You're in America. Vasudha is having nice nail polish. Why Vasudha? Because she wants to attract her husband, to get the attention of her husband. Good. Padma. If Vasudha says only nail polish, she will go one step further. She will go to a beauty shop, beauty parlor, and all her hands she will paint with the beautiful designs of that Mardan. Mardan in English is what, Amma?
Henna.
Henna. Yes, henna. Why is she doing it? Because she feels just nail polish may not attract my husband. If I have this henna all over my hands with beautiful designs, my husband will be attracted to me. Go one step further. Again, I said no offenses. Sunita is there. She goes to another beauty parlor shop and have tattoos at some nice places on her body. Why? To attract her husband. This tattoo business is there even in the case, even in the time of Gopikas. And you know what the Gopikas are saying? Hey, come on, silly girl. If your husband is interested in you, you don't need any tattoos. If your husband is not interested in you, even if you have 10 tattoos at wherever places that you think are more attractive, they are of no use. Rakte virakte cha vare vadhunam nirardhakam kunkuma patra bhangaha. That kunkuma patra bhangaha. These days for tattoos you are using different colors, black, red, etc. Those days also they had tattoos with a saffron. They soak saffron in water and that liquid becomes very concentrated. They dip the needle in the saffron syrup and will make the tattoos. And these girls go and have tattoos at some nice places where the husband will be tempted to see and get attracted or hooked up to the wife. That's why they do that. But you know what the Gopikas are saying? Krishna, if the husband is really fond of the wife, tattoos are not needed to Krishna. If the husband is not interested in the wife, even if she has 10 tattoos at the most vulnerable spots on her body, it is of no use, Krishna. He will not even look at them. Same way, Tvayi prasanne mama kim gunena Krishna. If you are happy with me, what do I care about any qualities, any character, Krishna? I don't need anything, Krishna. You love me, that's all, Krishna, I need. Tvayi aprasanne mama kim gunena Krishna. If you are not happy with me, what is the use of all my good integrity character, Krishna? I know Vedas. So what? Krishna is not happy with it. I know Upanishad. So what? Krishna is not even interested in you. I know Purana. So what? Krishna is not interested in you. I don't know anything. Patisutan vayan Krishna bhatru bandhavan ativilangyate Krishna achyuta gataha. I don't need any other qualification. Krishna is mine. So how to attract Krishna? Your pure love for Krishna. You don't require tattoos. You don't require nail polish. You don't require henna all over your body. Krishna knows your pure love. And when Krishna is reciprocating with your pure love, you don't require tattoos. Nirardhakam. Nirardhakam means useless. Kunkuma patra bhangaha. The tattoos on your body. So I will not give you an example that is not there given by the Gopikas or Parama Bhagavatamas. Therefore, how do you maintain? Just make your love pure. That's all. As long as your love is not tainted, you will maintain that Mahavishwasam. And Krishna will reciprocate with you. How do you know? Tesham jnani nityayuktaha eka bhakti vishishyate. Prayohi jnaninotyardham aham satvam priya. Because that devotee cannot live without me. Same thing, I too have to reciprocate. So I cannot live without my devotee. You come to a stage where you cannot live without Krishna, Krishna will reciprocate with you. Divakar, you got the answer for your question?
Yes, Acharya. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Mala, for all your questions.
Sure, Acharyaji. Brilliant.
So,
Thank you.
Yama, you are saying something?
No, I said thank you, Acharyaji. One last question can I ask?
Sure, Ma.
So my daughter is doing some project in Indian Hinduism. So she has to write who founded Hinduism. I said there is nobody founding Hinduism. She's saying no, I have to write some name, otherwise my teacher will not give me marks.
Then tell her to write the name Vedas.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Right? Vedas. Or if she wants a person, ask her to write Sriman Narayana.
Oh,
And
Sriman. Okay.
to write, if she wants to be extra smart, tell her to write. Hello, there is no word like Hinduism in the entire Vedas or Upanishads. It is called Sanatana Dharma or Vedic Dharma. But some 3,000 years back, when the Aryans or other people invaded India, coming South Central India, they came into India through Afghanistan. They came crossing the river Sindhu. Those people, Indus. The local language was Hindi. The people who came from South Central Asia, the Aryans, they called them, these people who speak Hindi, living this side of the Indus River. Indus River combined with Hindi became Hindus. So if you want to know who founded Hinduism, right? The Aryans of South Central Asia. You got it, Ma?
Yeah. yes, Acharyaji. Thank you.
So
Ari-
it depends on how smart she wants to confuse her teacher. Number one, Vedas. If not,
Right.
Narayana. If not, the Aryans, when they crossed the river Sindhu called Indus, local people talking the language Hindi, combined both of them, they don't understand their language. These people don't understand their language. So they started by sign language. So that's how the word Hindus came. Hinduism came. Otherwise, in the entire Vedas, Upanishads, there is no word like Hinduism. By the way, if your girl is so smart, ask her to refer to the dictionary. It's a misnomer. Misnomer. Hinduism is a misnomer, a word that is not founded but very frequently used. So your daughter will confuse the teacher enough and she'll give her 100%.
Thank you, Acharyaji. 0.
Yeah, R is 0. That's also a good reply. If the teacher thinks that she is smart, she'll give 100%. If the teacher thinks, oh, this girl is stupid, she doesn't know what she's talking, she'll give 0. So if she is prepared for and if not, ask her to simply say Sriman Narayana. That's it. Then she can explain who.
You can say the founder is Sriman Narayana, okay? Yeah. Thank you, Acharyaji.
Narayana, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Yes,
Mala, we have the Bhagavad Gita class at 5 p.m. today.
Yes, Acharyaji, yes. I'll just update the...
Narayana.
This session is no longer being recorded.